Hello guys, today we're gonna build these two bathrooms, or a toilet and a bathroom. I'm starting by copying the sink I have from the other bathroom we made, because it's just easier to, copy it and make it again. Yeah. And I'm also deciding that I need a little more decorations on it than just a block. So I'm making some structurals with the finished, and I'm making them and then I'm coloring them. And then I'm trying to copy them, which is really hard because to get that without the rest takes some time. And I'm just making some, fake storage underneath. Yeah. Trying to make the things a little more nice, and I'm just making some small things, but I don't think there's space for a handle, so we're just doing it without a handle. It's just there. And then I'm copying the mirrors, the round mirrors from upstairs, because it could be fun using them again. So you have something going from each bathroom to the next one. Putting in some books because we love books. And some plants in the corner to have something so it looks a little more decorated. And I'm trying to find which one that is, to put on. Then I need to put, the toilet handle thing on too. Fun fact, I realized I didn't use the same squares for the toilet paper and the towel. Super fun to figure out. Really. And then the structural to make it look a little more fun. I don't think really it does anything, so if you don't wanna this is where things get fucked up. Don't do this. Wait and just make one that's a little smaller. And I forgot what that one was for, but I can tell you it's for the towels that's laying stacked on each other in the little thing up there. So, yeah. Then I'm making a basic shape. And I'm forgetting that this is longer down, which is also a super fun thing to forget. Especially, when you're in the process. So I need to move it all and take the basic shape a little down, so 7 too much. Yeah, 7 is too much to take it down. Oh no, okay. This is where I realized that no, that's not. That's not correct. So I'm trying again. I'm trying to move it longer in, but that's not an option because it's too long. So I do it again with the correct. So yeah, that's just try again. And making the structural again to make what it's hanging on, and also less than a basic shape, so it's kind of nice. And from there I'm kind of thinking, what else do I need to copy in here? And this wall looks a little empty, so I'm trying something new. A lot of mirrors is involved in this process. A really stupid amount of mirrors and effort to put in decorations. So, yeah. This took way too long. Yeah, so do that, and then I put in a basic shape in the height of the mirror to put in a carpet and to, be able to put in decorations, because you can place it in the rings, so I did this instead. And I'm realizing now, okay, so what I do is I move the mirror, and then I put it in without saying accepting, and then I'm going backwards, and I can still put it in. So that's like how I do it. If you didn't know how to do it, now you know. So you just hold it still while you go back with another key or finger, whatever you do. And then I'm coloring it, and to not get any the bads in the skin color thing, I'm just taking some yellow, cause standard yellow, and I'm giving it green clothes because I like the color green, so why not have green too? And I am making it a little smaller, and I couldn't reach it, so I need to move the mirror again. I'm thinking if anything else would go, but I want the rose, but just don't want it in there because, nah. Another option here could maybe be, having a hanging plant, since it's pretty tall up and it really could fall down, so yeah. Didn't really think of that. And the same technique, you move the mirror and you move in, and then you go backwards before you say placed, so yeah, not that complicated after a few tries. And I take a little time coloring the books, messing one up, and putting them in, all the way in, because it doesn't look too good the other way. You can just go forward and backward as much as you like until you're ready to. See, done. And I have the basic shapes up there because then I know where to find basic shapes that I use for bathrooms. Yeah. And then I'm copying the light because why wouldn't I? And I'm also putting in the trash bin next to the toilet, because you just have that. Also some plants, because again, there just isn't very much in the room, so it's a very big toilet. And I'm just looking through one last time to think, is there anything else I need in this room? But since it's gonna be like a guest bathroom, if you think of it like that, a toilet, you don't really need to have toothpaste or brushes and stuff like that out here. So I'm just putting in a light switch and coloring it. And then I'm finding a wall trim that can go underneath my mirror. And then, not too tall, because again, my mirror, and also putting it up here because, yeah. Now we go to what I am gonna call my favorite bathroom so far, even though it's not that big. I really like it, and I love how it turned out. So, I'm starting by placing the sink. Sink table. And I'm moving a little bit of space for some plants in the corner. Then I'm putting in the sink, lining it up with the things from below. And I'm putting in a plant in the corner to, have something. Then I'm putting in the big square mirror, which I probably am gonna change. So if you see that change, you know why, how. And I'm putting in the trash can first this time. And I'm gonna have the bath over here. And it's gonna feel a lot like it did up here, where I haven't made a chair to sit on while doing your makeup yet. I just don't want to make a chair yet. It takes time and effort to make chairs, okay? Customize. And you need inspiration. I don't have that right now, so I'm not gonna make it right now. And I'm just making some sides for faith. And don't get me wrong, I know wood wouldn't be very tolerant to water, but I kind of like this wood, so I was gonna use it because I copied it from up, so I'm just gonna use it anyways. And then I'm gonna have glass, but I want to have opposite like of this on top of it, so, and I'm trying to find out exactly how tall I need to make it, so you can so I hop the two things on top of each other to really make sure that it's gonna be perfect. And then I'm making some side pieces of wood, and I am setting it out because it doesn't match exactly, so I need to make it a little bigger, which is okay. And to make it the right height again, I am using putting it up against the glass because that's already the right height, and making the glass the right, yeah. As I'm thinking, what if I had it like longer out, which I can do obviously, but then I need to put in carpet and stuff like that to make the top set the correct way. So that's what we're gonna do. I just need it to be the right place, and I'm having two because why wouldn't I? And that's not big enough, so I'm putting it one longer behind, so there's space in there. And firstly, I am putting in this, so there's little things so the water can't get out in the whole room if we think realistically. Yeah. And then I'm going downwards instead of upwards because I didn't touch the right button. So from here I'm just putting this on first and making it match, be where it needs to be, and it fits perfectly. So I'm just moving the glass so it also is where it's supposed to be. And I'm copying that first because I need that for like the kind of door into the shower room, which obviously is going to be open, so we can get in. Now this needs to be a little taller, of course. I don't remember how tall I made it. I don't think I made it the whole way up. No, I didn't. I just made it as tall as the other ones, so it matches a little bit more into the height and stuff with them. And I'm taking the top off and then I'm going backwards because it has nothing to do with the glass I'm sizing, so you can do that pretty easily. Yeah. Therefore, I am putting the top on, and voila. And I need to make that a little different, so I put it there so I can size it so it's like the bottom one just a little. Yeah. It's a little room that's locked off from the rest. A room in a room. I love it. And in behind there's a lot of empty space. But first we're gonna have a bath, the shower thing. And I know you can place something on pillars, so I'm starting with that, but it just doesn't really work out because the shower, it just goes through the wall, and I don't want that. I don't want to see that in my kitchen. So I'm moving this longer out, but that's just super annoying to do. And therefore, I'm making a basic shape that's going to be all the way as tall as this is, and thin put in so it doesn't look too much. And using some time on it and making it thin, to not look through. And voila. And then I'm putting on the shower hat again, coloring it. yeah. From there I'm copying some decorations we made up in the first bathroom we made, because it's easier to copy than to make it and color it all again. Also, it's a little cheaper, but that's not what we're looking for now. And I'm realizing my rose isn't colored upstairs, so that's probably something I'm gonna do. But first I'm copying some stuff. Yeah. Decorations and yeah. Kinda just having a lot of stuff in those spaces. This is now not a guest bathroom thing anymore. Or not so much, because there is some stuff. Yeah. And then I'm deciding to put in, finally toilet paper and yeah. Towels for the hand wash. And I'm putting in the toilet paper first, and I'm making sure there's space for 3 of the small things, because that's how big the toilet roll is, so that makes it a little easier. And I'm trying to make it, the same size upon the window, if it's one out or in. And here we're gonna have one small towel and one big, because for the bath, But first we're gonna put in some toilet paper. And I'm realizing, wait, did I take the wrong one? Or did I size it again? So I size that up again, a little too much maybe. So I'm going back to not waste money, then I'm going a little up instead of as much as it was before. I'm looking from the side, giving a much clearer view of how tall it actually is. Yeah, and then I'm putting in the towels, and I'm gonna have a small. And I'm thinking, wait, what if I just make one that's big? But I would have it, close to the shower. So, voila. And then there's a lot of space over here, so I'm gonna make a little storage area, but I don't have much energy and I just need it to be done, so I am taking a basic shape and I'm making 2 of them on top of each other with some stuff on it. Thinking if I should go all in and make like glass or something that matches the the bathroom. I'm taking the tall one, putting it in, making the shelf, and just coloring it. We're getting the color because there's nothing of that like wood color over there, so yeah. Then I'm moving the other one down to have 2 shelves the same exact way, and I know how I did it from up, so I have them exactly like over each other. If it is, you can easily make that a little like glass cabinet or something. And now it's when I realized that I used the one for this, because I'm like, hey, wait, can I use this? And I'm like getting it up now, so I'm just like, don't I have one in this height? And I do have one in that exact height, so I'm just going backwards because money. And using the one I already have instead, doing the exact same thing. And putting in some decorations. You can obviously make more shelves if you want to have more things or something, because and I'm also thinking, what should I have here? And then I'm realizing, oh yeah, I don't have like any personal things like brushes or something. And we're just gonna pretend that toothbrushes and stuff are like underneath the sink, okay? We're just gonna pretend that they are there, they exist. They do exist. Yeah. So moving into the round, because I'm thinking of having a little difference from it. And the plain space, I'm using this one again, I used a lot. And I'm gonna have planed up the hanging one, because it's always nice to have a hanging plant. They just look really good. Coloring it. I'm not really scaling it because I think it's fine how it is already. Yeah. And then I'm thinking of having something in the middle, so I'm having some perfume bottles, because why not? Voila! And of course the light switch and light too. And this panels, which is not gonna work on that basic shape. Still facing the problem by the second last year, I am choosing to wait. Yeah. And I'm making one for both sides as well, because why wouldn't I? And then I'm making it a little longer, because it doesn't matter if you go into the shower, like where you can see it in behind there. And I can place this down because of the wall trim, so I need to delete that, put this in first, and then make the wall trim again before putting in some lights, because we need some. And I'm taking it's night, because then it's easy to see where you need to have light, because obviously you cannot see where it's dark. And voila! Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.